Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, working on getting this bed off. I don't know if I'm gonna get it off this evening, but I want to kind of show the steps, I guess, to getting this pulled. So first thing, pull your lights out and get these pulled off. There's actually, I think I dropped it down in here. Let me see. Your connector here, you're gonna wanna disconnect that, which I'll show you over here on the other side, but basically it plugs into here. So if you come over here to this side, you guys can see you got your light things that screw or that twist into your light bulbs. These will not pull through this hole. So right inside on the opposite side here, I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe if I get the camera down in there. There you go. You can see that plug right there. So that's where you're gonna actually undo these. And you can actually leave this. See how it pushes through, but to make it easier, I'm just pushing this out and pulling it out the other side so I can pull this whole thing out. I mean, I'm not gonna leave it connected to the bed. You could, but I'm pulling it out just to make it easier. The other thing, you're gonna pull your license plate here, and you've got your license plate lights that mount here, both of these. Mine were both already shot. You guys can see that, so I'll be replacing these. Here's the other one here. You guys can see the bulbs. They've been out for a long time. Where these clipped into the plastic piece here, but and then also remove your license plate mount or plastic cover, whatever it is. There's 2 Phillips on either side. You can get it with a little shorty screwdriver. And then I went ahead and pulled here for your spare tire. I'm gonna drop my spare tire, pull that out of the way just so I don't have anything hanging up. I'm also gonna pull the bumper because again, I think as of right now, I think my plan is going to be to put a flatbed all the way out to here and then run it down to my receiver hitch and have all that line up. Is kind of the direction I think I'm going to go right now. So it's kind of the steps so far. I'm going to go ahead and get that other side pulled. I'm going to come over here to this side and yank the filler here. We're going to disconnect it. It's pretty simple too. You've got a couple of these, or down inside here, I believe you can do these 3 Phillips as well, and then that'll pull off. But I'm gonna do these Torx and see if I can get the whole plastic piece to go, and then we'll mess with pulling the rest of that or cleaning that up on the underside after I get the bed lifted off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these yanked. I think these are T20s or T25s. Get them pulled off, and then the underside, there's just I think 3 bolts, 2 at the back here and 1 at the front on either side, so 6 total. And they're all from the underside. I think they're like a 15 maybe, but I'll kind of show that when I get to that point. Okay guys, so I'm underneath the front of the truck. This is on the passenger side. You got one on the passenger and driver side both right here. So again, I'm using impact, pretty simple. Pulls that right out. So got that one. I'm gonna go back here just past the spare tire back there, and I'll show you the next 2. Okay guys, I pulled this back spare tire out. Gives you a lot better access. If you have a hitch like I do, it's really tough to get through. This one I can get through and straight up to it. I get this wiring pulled out of the way, but the one up here, you guys can kind of see that right there at the very back. That hole to get up to it is actually blocked here by the hitch. It would be there normally. So a little easier, pull spare tire down. Just kind of depends on what you guys have underneath your truck, I guess. This is a aftermarket hitch. It looks like it's a, oh shoot, I don't remember what the brand, a hidden hitch. So assuming this truck didn't come factory with a hitch, and this one's mounted up underneath. So yeah, that's kind of the reasons why I had to do what I had to do. Otherwise, with the spare tire up, you should still be able to get to these. But to get this out right, you need to pull this pin here and slide this out of the way. That way you can get into your all your cable, or to get your spare tire and all that. So but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pull these off camera because I'm gonna have to do them with the ratchet, but you guys can see where they're at there. And like I said, the other side's exactly the same over here, so not too bad. But anyway, I'll cut back when I get these pulled off. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the video there. The bed is ready to come off. I got all 6 bolts out. Hopefully I showed that decent. Getting those out, again, your fuel cap here, that's what it looks like when it's loose. Again, you can pull these off too, I believe, but I'm just going for that right now. Some of your trucks might also have a ground. This one, for whatever reason, didn't. Again, I think this bed has had some work done because of the Bondo and the fenders. And there is some overspray in places, especially like at the filler cap, some different places. So I think this bed has been worked on. Might have been pulled off at that time, for all I know. But again, 6 bolts, 3 on each side, 2 in the back, 1 in the front. Your license plate mount, all that stuff to get to your license plate lights, your turn signals. Again, you can push those in, pop those clips, pull right out. And I'm trying to think what else. Your spare tire rod. Again, drop your tire, it's so much easier. And then there are some clips where this wiring clips to the back, along the back of the bed. Some of the little, I can't pull it hard enough, but anyway, there's a couple clips underneath there, holds all that up. You pop those out along the back, and that's it. And then the bed is free. So again, I'm gonna have to wait for somebody to help me lift it off here. I can't do it by myself, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward at this point. Bed's not super heavy, honestly. Probably me and another guy could probably get it, but I'm gonna wait for at least maybe get 4 of us on it, so it's a little easier, a little less awkward. Get it off, set it in here in the garage. At that point, I'm also gonna yank this bumper, get it pulled off, because again, I'm planning to do a flatbed. I think, again, you guys let me know. I'm probably gonna post the video before that, kind of going over my thoughts on that. And then in the next video, we will get the back prepping on the cab, and I will get the Bully Liner product out here and go over all of that and start that process. Just really want to kind of get the truck mocked up, and I'm somewhat ready before I get it over to the garage where I plan to do all this, because again, I can't really do it in my personal garage, being connected to the house, and yeah, I just don't have the space to be doing that kind of stuff, and don't want to be doing it in the drive either. So yeah, it's kind of where I'm at. I will probably cut back in, just because this video is pretty short, just pulling this bed. So I'll probably cut back once I have the bed off and I get it set off the truck, and kind of do a walk around with what it looks like with the bed off. Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and add to the end of this video. I got the bed off. Actually, my kids helped me get it off here, so the 3 of us were able to do it. You've got your front mounts, both sides there. Again, your fuel filler, those 3 Torx, which is pretty simple. Here and here. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy to get off. Again, the bumper now is a lot easier to get to these bolts, so you can get off. So yeah, kind of my plan is to get some runners and build off of this. Is where I'm going to build my flatbed. And I think right now I'm going to try to run my flatbed with this body line right here. It's kind of the plan. That should give me, I think, enough clearance with the tires, and also this thing being lifted helps me out a little bit because it drops the axle down as well. So I think I'll be pretty decent as far as that height by the time you get the railing in here. If I use like a 2x3 or something tubing along here, then by the time you put the top on it, I mean, you're going to be a good 4 inches above these tires. So we'll kind of look at that, and as I'm building it, I may go a little taller if need be, just to get the clearance there. But yeah, pretty simple. Again, this is the wiring. You can see now your tabs and your different things I was talking about that you got to pull off here. So pretty simple. But yeah, frame actually doesn't look too bad. It's got a lot of surface rust, but nothing too major. So yeah, exhaust. Again, I can cut this off really easy now and be able to weld a new chrome tip on. Well, I've got it here. Looks like I do have an exhaust leak here, so we may change some stuff up a little bit on it, clean some of that up. Again, with the lift, that doesn't have to go quite as high either. You don't have to have this huge bend in here like before. So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. The other thing I'm gonna try to do while I've got all this off is get my airbags in here as well. I think I should be able to build those brackets and put a couple air bags in my air compressor and all that stuff while I've got this all open. But yeah, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So now I can get back in here, get all this sanded up, cleaned up, and get this ready to at least get the cab painted and get that all taken care of. So looking at my bushings as well on the cab, they actually don't look too bad considering the age of the truck. But yeah, again, bed's in the garage for right now, but like I said, it's not too bad. Probably want 4 people. It's a little awkward trying to carry this and trying to step over the bed rails and stuff to get it off. If you're gonna pick it up and carry it off, 4 people would be ideal. But anyway, that's where I'm gonna end this. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and let me know what your thoughts are on the flatbed, or if anybody's got any videos out there or good plans, or that's built one in the past. Kind of want to go with more like an off-road looking flatbed, nothing too crazy. Again, mostly this truck is going to be pulling jet skis and crap to the lake, and doing some work here and there, hauling stuff to scrapyard and things like that, but nothing too crazy. So doesn't need to have a really heavy, more like a farm ranch type flatbed. It'll be good with just something a little bit lighter. You can throw coolers and crap in the back of. So anyway, catch you on the next one.